Like that.
That's a bit better.
Yeah.
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 It's not come up.
Oh.
No.
Football.
Right.
Welcome everyone. Hope we're all okay. Yes, indeed. While we're pottering about, Viking's going to check sound, and I'm going to put some water in the cat's bowls. Exciting.
There's a glass next to the sink, but the weird set one's got chip in it.
Yes.
I use that to transport water. Transport the water. Oh, I'm just checking the sound. When it eventually shows up. I'm not allowed to skip ads. I've got ads going on. I'm not allowed to skip them.
And just in case anyone moans and goes, "Why have you coerced your Mrs. Indy going live on News
That's my idea.
It was her idea.
It's my idea. You just had to put a disclaimer out there in case someone moans at you.
I will.
Ooh. Yep, sound works fine.
Excellent.
Sound works fine. I'm going to have to shut up because I don't think I can't see it from there.
I know, it's going to probably take me a couple of squints. We'll see if anyone's about.
Squints. Hopefully everyone's had a good evening of their new year.
Yes.
You back?
I'm back. What I should have done is put a hashtag chat in the thing, but never mind, it's too late now.
It's too late, it's done.
Too late, it's done now.
It's done now.
Otherwise it would cancel it out. We'll see. But yeah, when we get some people in, the lovely Viking is going to tell us some spooky New Year's ghost stories, because apparently that is a tradition.
We also have Shot in the Dark.
We also have, and Friends Trivia. So if you'd like to join us for that.
We've got more than Friends Trivia.
We've got Barry Otter Trivia as well.
What's she crying about me? What is this? I don't know what this game is, Shot in the Dark.
I'm not too
Question
sure.
Master reads a question. Every individual guesses the answer. As you play, mix up the order, so last guesser gets an advantage. Read all the answers. What?
No, if it's too faffy, don't worry about it. Welcome, Voice. Happy New Year, buddy.
Well, it's not his New Year yet, but it's our New Year.
Hey! How's it going, Voice? Welcome. Hello. Do me a favour and share out the stream, because I forgot to put hashtags in, and I forgot to put any sort of tags in. So please do share it for us. Yeah, not too bad at all. Thanks. Not too bad at all. We've done some interesting stuff, didn't we? We've ushered the new year in.
Yes, we're not going to play that because that's really
weird.
That's fine when you've got a group of people, I think.
Hello, Kills. Welcome. Hello. It's going all right.
H Kills.
SBO.
What? On the swing?
George of the Jungle VIP.
Watch out
for the tree.
Yeah.
No. It's a bit weird.
It's a bit. Tad strange. But yes,
not the actual swinging.
Right,
the fact that you would ask us live on a YouTube video.
Nah, that's normal. That's normal. You usually get some odd ones.
Each to their own, but yeah, not on the YouTube video.
Yeah.
Happy New Year to you, Daniel, as well. Happy New Year. I am subscribed. Whoa, thank you.
I'm so sorry. I have to read it from here because I can't.
Apologies. Oh no, you don't need to apologise.
No, that's fine. You don't ask, you don't know.
If you don't ask, you don't get.
Fine. Yeah. No, we went. We very boringly went to the local supermarket.
Yes.
This evening, and saved £100 in
and
one
spent
hit.
70.
Spent 70. So in the States, I think we saved like $140.
That's very much an American way of doing it, isn't it? It's like we had literally
cost us like $90. So
everything we had was penny, you know, cost
It was
less.
reduced, or it was super reduced. You know,
Mhm.
with damaged tins and things like. You don't often get those sold in supermarkets. They normally throw them out.
Yeah.
um, that was the start to our New Year's Eve
Yes,
evening.
and that was a very good
That was a
start to
good
our night,
start, and then we got to go and have dinner around my mum's.
which
We
was
didn't have to
nice.
cook, and it was really lovely.
That was nice. Yeah, yeah.
What game did we play? It was like the logo game.
Logo game. How long have you guys been on YouTube? I've been on YouTube for over 10 years.
You've nearly 12 years.
Nearly
with you,
12 years.
Yeah.
Viking has joined me for the past 2. And my good friend Mr. Nick has been with me for 10 years as well.
Yeah.
Bless him.
Yeah.
Bless his heart. Big shout out to Mr. Nick if you're watching.
Yeah. Yeah, we got some.
And you've been
brand-
on since 2007. Yeah. And
Mhm.
I did do some bad karaoke on YouTube and some bad reading of poetry on one of my old channels called Badgerman 666.
Oh my days.
Yeah, it's absolutely terrible.
Interesting. Go on, do tell more.
Well,
How many other channels did you have?
only ever that one actually.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And a friend of mine did have Badger Junior's channel, but he sort of gave up, couldn't be bothered, or we sort of,
Badger Junior did about a week ago. Did do his own little review on his Digimon watch.
yeah, which was good.
Which was so cute.
So please do check that out on
Badger
the other
Junior,
on Badger Junior's little channel.
which is Badger Junior. So it's Badger JR.
That's it, yeah.
It's really cute.
Mhm. You've been on there since 2007. Nice. Yes. And I think I've known you for a good chunk of that time now, mate, haven't I? How long have we known each other now? It must be 10 years, Voice, which is a bit scary, but it must be edging towards 10 years now.
That's it. We'll come out of the woodwork.
That's it. I think Voice is Voice and John
are very active anyway.
And Magnum are some of the oldest guys in the gang, still hanging around on a regular basis. So big shout out.
That's it.
7 years approximately. I love that. Approximately 7 years. Yes, approximately 7 years. Approximately 7 years. Excellent. I love it.
Yes, you do all sorts of stuff as well, don't you?
Yes, yes. What's the map behind you guys? Viking will explain that in very geeky terms.
It's the map. It's a bronze map of Middle Earth. So it's from like Tolkien's Hobbit and The Lord of the Rings. It's not very geeky. Well, it is geeky, but I like
Hi, Billy.
fictional maps. So
so
I have that, and I have a Skyrim maps. Well, I've got several Skyrim maps somewhere that are not being put up.
I think they're down there actually.
Yeah, I haven't got them.
Whoops.
That's been sort of like, a good 10 years maybe. I've had those, I've got to do them up at some point. Skull. Skull.
Skull? What does skull mean?
Cheers.
Cheers.
Scandinavian.
Oh, right. Hello from Essex to Scandinavia.
So, Norway, Sweden.
Norway! Valhalla!
No, you're not going there yet.
No, not yet.
Yeah.
Well, indeed, welcome.
Could have got the drinking hall now. Well, it's in the kitchen.
Oh,
then get it.
Needs a wash.
It's a bit dusty, bless
you. A bit dusty.
It's a bit dusty. I have a red one.
Where is it, though?
It's above the cookbooks.
Let's have a look. Show everyone we don't need to use it.
Yeah, so show everyone that as well. Your bum. Yeah. On the top.
Is it? Oh, yeah. It is.
Oh, yeah, it has.
No,
just got a look.
Oh, yeah.
His version of looking is, I can't say it. It's just a bit dusty.
It's about 50 quid worth of horn, isn't it?
Come on.
All right. Well, you can
explain. Stand there off camera going, this is my drinking hall.
Yeah.
It's my drinking hall. Yes, it has been used as a drinking hall. Got it from a music festival.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh.
I got it from a music festival. Not very popular because it's died. It's not naturally that colour.
No, not from the nice man in Canterbury then.
No, not the nice man in Canterbury who does
really
gorgeous carved horns. This is This is nice. This is nice. It holds a pint.
There's a
Yeah.
point.
Holds a pint. Or just under. I think it was like just a little tiny bit under a pint. It needs to be. It needs to be. It does need desperately need to be clean. It's kept in my kitchen. Not the first horn I've had. I've had a smaller horn. I had a gorgeous, really large one that curved round your arm.
Oh yeah,
And I had it in a horn holder on my belt at a music
nice.
festival and watched whatever band was on at night time, and it had come out, and I'd not noticed, and I'd walked away from it, and obviously someone had picked it up.
You'd love to have a drink out of that. Nice. Me too, actually. That is on the list. By the way, Oil, if you want to keep repeating yourself, that is a £5 donation fine. So you can either stop now or bugger off or donate £5. You choose whichever one you want to do. You can donate £5
And you can carry on.
and you can carry on saying Oil all you like, or you can bugger off or get deleted. You choose what you want. Skull, nice. Thank you very much, boys.
Thank you, boys. I didn't have to do it. I was getting ready. I was getting ready.
Skull.
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 Skull. So yeah, this is a pretty hefty one.
It is, yeah.
It's bigger than the ones at the Canterbury. Like, it feels a bit girthier.
They are a different kind of horn, and they have all been treated like, you know, they're thicker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, we seem a good laugh. Thank you very much, Billy. If you are new, please subscribe, and if you can afford to donate or become a member, it is helpful.
Chris is literally doing the lyrics of a monomarth.
Okay.
You do not know a monomarth. I don't think I've in the whole 2 years I've made you listen to them.
No.
I think you would cry.
Yeah. Okay.
I think you'd cry. Monomarth are actually my favourite bands.
Yes. Oh. Thank you, Billy. This is I'm going to do this. I do this every time at the start of all my new vlogs now. But this is an entertainment channel where we do vlogs, videos, streams. We create our own films on here, such as Balamoron and Essex FBI Investigates. We do low-budget films, and we do the works. So if you like an old-school entertainment channel that doesn't really exist anymore, we're still here. I'm an old-school YouTuber. I'm not going to change. I'm not going to niche down because I find that boring. I like variety.
So you don't do all of the weird little quirky things like, you know, like when some of them do a little bit of slow mo to what I've said and it zooms in on their face and they have stickers. And stuff.
do. I mean, I am going to work on production quality, but not that badly. I want to make old school stuff still, and I do like making my own films. Don't I? Tell everyone about the films while I go and put this.
I love this. Bye. Farewell.
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 You and that box. I'm going to shove it somewhere where the sun doesn't shine.
Tell everyone about the films.
Which films should I talk about?
I don't know.
Well, before I turned up, you had Balamoron, which was your first feature-length film, but not your first film. Your first film was Necronomicon, Lost in the Wood, with the lovely Nick Field, and that's
which has its own sequel / remake.
It does has its own added extra. That's before, you know, sort of us coming along.
Yeah.
You roped me into stuff. Yeah, I did Cringe Dating. It was my first.
Yes,
film.
Cringe Dating. Please do. If you want to join in with Cringe Dating, please do.
Oh, Ozzy Osbourne in the background, absolutely lovely. Love a bit of Ozzy.
Ozzy Osbourne in the background, lovely stuff. Welcome, Larry. If you're new to the show, welcome. Yeah. Lots of new faces today.
We have no music in the background.
No, copyright reasons.
Yeah. We're not like that. Even like ambience, because it picks it up and says, this is copyrighted. You're like, okay. It's fine.
Yep, we're here chatting. What is your favourite things to listen to? I listen to, believe it or not, I was listening to the Gremlins sing New York, New York, was that?
This is what I have to live with. And then you are rotten because I get some stupid thing stuck in my head and it'll go, and about a couple of days later you hold on to that and you all of a sudden go and then I get stuck back in my head again. Because I have random stuff stuck in my head.
Hi from all the girls at the salon.
Apparently all the people watching, it's all Voice's fault. All your fault, Voice.
Yay! Thank you very much, Voice.
Hello.
By the way, if you donate £10, you can do that to me next week.
Love it. Love it, BB Bag. That is hilarious.
War pigs. Ugh. Voice, thank you very much. What can I say except you're welcome? Do.
Have you even seen Moana?
Yeah. Of course I
Well,
have.
why is it when I said hey hey, you had no idea what I was on about? Hey hey's the nutty chicken that he's
Oh, well, I don't remember it. You know, just sort of on in the background, isn't it? I'm too
Oh.
cool to remember that stuff.
Yeah, but you'll remember random stuff about Gremlins too.
Yeah, well, that's a cool film. If you tell me that Gremlins 2 isn't a good film, I'll be very disappointed.
Well,
What's my favourite band? Ooh, oh, that's good. That's good news for us. We have to use that again. Well, what's our favourite band?
well, mine's Monomarth. Yeah, mine is a Monomarth. Although I have not, unfortunately, listened to the last album that they brought out because where you're not, you don't really like that sort of music.
I
don't often listen to it as much.
How's it going, Scrapper? Welcome. I mean, I'm a big fan of like retro, sort of like 90s stuff, really, and like drum and bass and all that sort of stuff, and stuff like, you know, really sort of electronic sounding stuff, isn't it? I found that more.
Is this why you love John so much?
Yeah, it is. But I'm really enjoying. I like Pendulum, don't I? And Skrillex and Enter Shikari. Sorry, you're not. Yeah, if you've never heard of Enter Shikari, you should listen to it at least a little bit.
I am a bit of I like sort of like the European metal music more. So I absolutely love Sabaton.
Sabaton.
I love Powerwolf.
How's it? Bag. Welcome.
I think one year I created my own battle jacket and I put Sabaton across the top of it. I hand embroidered it, and I was in a couple of magazines. Well, the back of me, someone had covertly taken a picture of my jacket with me, and I was on the Powerwolf pages as hilarious, and they thought I was wonderful. And the Sabaton pages all hated me. I thought I should die. I was like, cheers. Thanks for that.
Always love the Red Hot Chili Peppers. Yeah, me too.
I like them because they're easy listening for me, and they're a bit sort of like funky, and I like that occasionally. They're in a bit of a mood. See,
unfortunately, I was at the stage where I didn't actually know that they did Under the Bridge first, so I preferred.
Oh, that's disgusting.
I know.
You need to wash your
so I had to wash my brain out and listen to their version of Under the Bridge and get to know that. There's certain things.
But for people that are not from the UK, we had in the 90s, what were they called? It's not Girls Aloud, sorry.
No, but it was a girl band, and they copied Under the Bridge, didn't they?
Yeah, and they brought that out sort of like in 97.
Maybe, I don't even know anymore.
And yeah. But at least it brought Red Hot Chili Peppers back up.
It did. I'd say my favourite Red Hot Chili Peppers song is Californication, just because that is easy listening.
It is an easy
fun.
Listening, yeah. Mine is Other Side.
Other Side. Okay, how does that go?
I'm not seeing it.
They can't get us for copyright from that.
I'm not seeing
it. Okay, you're not seeing it.
No, I'm not seeing it.
Okay. Can't make it. Oh dear.
Well, what about you lot? What sort of favourite bands?
Yes, what favourite bands are you?
Yeah, what favourite
I mean,
bands?
I'm listening to a lot of like Ash and Kula Shaker and all that, you know, all that sort of stuff recently.
I am my current listening for the last year has been Electric Callboy.
Yes.
Like party metal. And I still love Hailstorm.
Hailstorm, yeah, Hailstorm are brilliant. They're just fun.
I do like Hailstorm.
I do. I'm working on my battle jacket slowly but surely. I've got some
Your
bits.
battle jacket is more comedy, films, and sci-fi.
Yeah, comedy films and sci-fi,
horror,
and a bit of self-promotion.
and a bit of self-promotion. Yes,
Yeah.
I embroidered, very light embroidered, rolling badger on the back with a ghost face in the style of Jason.
It was like, what if Ghostface and Jason had a battle?
So
Wasn't
basically, instead of it being a white ghost face, it was Jason's mask, but in that shape.
it? Yeah.
You've got I will dance for jollof rice.
That's a bit of a joke at work.
Because every time you go to work, you know, and someone's got lunch, it's normally jollof rice, and again, does anyone want to? You're like, yep, you're first one there.
Or the sisters make me a special batch now. Bless their hearts.
Because you can't.
Last time me and the lovely Idris went to church, if you don't know who Idris is, check out Scrooge Up Your Life. And he's like one of the new guys on the channel. And Idris and me went to church with Badger Jr. and the sisters bought us all presents. We went to church, a nice gospel evening, and we all got jollof rice and food and everything. It was lovely. And that was a lovely way to bring in Christmas. That was.
Yes, you did enjoy that. It was very
I
nice
did.
of you.
Let me just check something. That's why. Let's have a look. Okay, yeah. Oh, no, that's fine. Yeah, everyone's been pretty chilled. Everyone's just happy listening to us for now. I mean, we're going to do, what we might do in a minute is we might do some special ghost stories, because that's a bit of a tradition in the UK, is to do ghost stories on New Year's Eve. So let us know if you want to hear some ghost stories. Yeah. But you know what I mean? It's the same sort of thing.
Spooky local legends.
Spooky local legends we're going to talk about in a minute. Because as of tomorrow, a new series on the channel starts. It's called Paranormal Activities. Yeah.
As in a cup of tea.
Yeah. So whether we talk about our experiences with the paranormal, or we go out and we're going to do a ghost hunt, you know, Badger Jr. might even be able to help me if I pay him.
Oh, I'm sure he'll be fine.
I'm sure he'll be fine. I'll be like, let's go out on a ghost hunt. But yeah. So please look forward to that. That's going to be tomorrow at 9. And that's a new series that hopefully, if we get enough interest, we're going to carry it on. But please get commenting and talking about that series. Because I want, Viking to, Viking's like, but we need the views, we need people. If I'm gonna drag the missus out into the cold and dark, and potentially scary, foggy and scary places around Kent and the UK, we're going to need comments and positive feedback and shares.
I also want to know some absolute, like some really weird or whatever horror. I say horror
hauntings. Yeah, we're going to need suggestions on where you think we should go around the UK to visit haunted locations, specifically pubs or restaurants. Or somewhere near. So I can have a quick cheeky pint or a bit of a lasagna.
Ooh, it's a lasagna.
Yeah.
You do love a lasagna. You are Garfield.
I do. Well, it's going to help us. What more is going to help you on a paranormal investigation if you?
A nice thermos full of tea.
Yes, a nice thermos full of tea or soup.
Not tea and soup. That would be weird.
No, tea and talk, dear. And don't forget, if you missed today's tea and talk, you can always rewind and check that back.
Just waffle on really about what was on in December.
That's it. And
pretty much since your birthday.
Yeah. And as YouTube tells me currently on all of my paperwork, it always says, make sure you mention about memberships and other ways to donate at least 3 times during your things. So I'm going to bow down to the YouTube algorithm gods and tell you that memberships, super chats and cameos are available if you'd like a funny video from me.
They're all sort of like under £1, aren't they, really?
Yeah, cameos are about 50p by the time you take the cuts out and everything, and that.
Well, I think they're like $1, aren't they?
Yeah.
Cameo.
So if you want to get a cameo from myself, go for it. It's dirt cheap. So's the super chats.
Membership's quite cute because you get emojis. I'm going to put a badger emoji up.
And I am gonna
That's a badger emoji.
I am gonna push for the
And
things.
that's a badger farting emoji.
Yes, everyone that is still a member will be getting a prize or a present in the post as a thank you. Unfortunately, we lost a member, which sucks. But hopefully they'll either come back or we get new members. It is a bit sucky to lose a member on New Year's Eve, but hey ho, that's just the way things happen.
You can't see because it's disappeared off there. But Larry has just put up about a ghost story, from Ontario, Canada.
Oh, could you print screen that for me and we'll have a look in a minute properly? But yeah, give it time, it might happen exactly. But what I'm going to say is, everyone that's still a member, please hang on. We'll be sending prizes and we'll be sending fun things in the post as thank
Legend
yous.
didn't get a prize.
Vice Legend did get his Voice Legend got a prize because Voice has donated in the past and he's hung around for years.
Also won a fair and square competition.
That's it, and also won a fair and square competition. We did try and send a present to Magnum, but it bounced back, which was a bit sucky. So I'm going to try that again at some point.
Yes, but and then you have a question. What part of the USA you got from?
I'm from Essex,
I'm from Kent,
which is near London, and
also near London, but the other side.
The other side. Yes. So
in the UK, by the way.
Yeah, the UK. So we're from opposing sides, but opposing sides.
Well, you're from the north part, I'm from the south part.
Mm-hmm.
South East London and North East.
That's it.
We're closest to.
That's it. Give it time. It might happen. Exactly. It's the new year. Let's be positive. But yeah, if you want to get a cameo, you know what to do. So, go to Cameo.
Your cameos have been absolutely hilarious.
I know, and we've had some absolutely banging ones recently as well.
Instant ones, haven't you? Because you've been setting up doing the instant ones, and you got out. I
think I did 3 in one day the other day.
You have Michonne. I've got the replica of Michonne's.
How's it going, Max?
Blade of some sort, and she was making a video about getting someone to talk to her brother.
Mm-hmm. That's it. Hello, welcome.
Is that? Where are we from? We've just literally done that.
Literally just said that. I'm from Essex, which is near London in the UK.
And I'm from Kent, which is the other part.
The other part, nearest there, yeah.
Not too far away.
You're from Leicestershire.
Leicester.
There's some nice cheese in Leicester, right?
Red Leicester.
Red Leicester. Nice. Have you got a ghost story for us, Max, before we go into some local legends? Everyone, please feel free to tell us a ghost story, which is a tradition in the UK on New Year's Eve and New Year's Day.
It's cheese.
You hate cheese?
Hate cheese.
How can you hate cheese?
It's lactose intolerant.
Lactose? No.
Lactose intolerance. Oh, they are, Larry. Look, the chap from Canada has. That's quite funny.
That's quite funny. Well, yeah, there is certainly lots of people called Brooks in the area. Yes, indeed, there is. Yeah. Wink, nudge, nudge. We had a bat fly around the lounge and flew upstairs and disappeared. That was strange. That is weird.
I find it hasn't disappeared. Bats in the UK in particular are absolutely tiny, like the size of a mouse. Yeah. And their wings aren't as big as you kind of think either. But when they land on the floor or anything, they can't open their wings and they can't take off either. Oh, thanks, boys.
Thank you, voice. Boom, boom, Basil.
Boom, boom, kids. We like it. We get enough heart. I mean, enough heart.
Trying to do a lot. I'm trying to do the heart there. It's not.
It did.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think.
Right.
I think.
Boom, boom, Basil. Well done. Thank you, voice.
It's like the size of a pigeon. It's a big old bat then. Don't really do that.
Oh, thank you, buddy. Thank you very much. Or where it went.
Well, I mean, we're sort of south, so I know that our bats are tiny. I have no idea about the other kind of bats. You get different sized bats near forest areas as well. They're sneaky.
Oh,
They
very
are
sneaky.
sneaky. They could get in most places without you realising.
Mm,
They could have also come in when you didn't realise either, and
that's right.
they take to flight when they can, and they fall up walls and such like, so they can sort of fall off of it and fly.
Mm, mm. But yeah, so don't forget, tomorrow night, 9 p.m., our new series starts, and I really want you guys to share it, like it, throw it everywhere, because we need as much support as it's possible. Because if I'm going to get the missus walking around out in the cold for hours looking for ghosts, I'm going to need some support on this one.
Right, where I'm actually from, so I'm actually from a little island in Kent, which is actually completely different from the mainland. Regional, so we actually have those wolf spiders, and they come in the house. And I have to literally throw a shoe at them. I'm too terrified.
Yeah.
They are huge.
Yet there was a blooming false widow in the kitchen, and he didn't bat an eyelid. And I'm there like going,
Yeah, you're panicking. I'm like, there's no UK spiders that are dead there. You had to ask the Echo. And then she went, there are no deadly spiders in the UK. And he was like, oh, thank God. He was like, but some of them could call you pain for hours.
yeah, I know. That's not exactly fine, is it? Somebody calls you. At least we're not in Australia. Like someone's gonna jump up and bite me on the arse. Yeah, Happy New Year. Oh dear. You're fine. You're fine. Right.
You're fine.
You're fine. You're fine. Did anyone else want to share another spooky story before Viking gets to it?
I know which one I'm going to tell.
There's loads. Hoopa. That's it, Larry. No worries, mate. No worries. Ah, okay. Right, Viking, do you want to tell everyone the first spooky story? Tell everyone, we can talk about it in our main video as well, but tell everyone like now, anyway.
Which one?
Any of them. We got loads of them.
You can read that. I can't. You can read it off my phone if it's easier. So in Kent we have.
I know, yeah. Spooky stuff in the spiders in the toilet is a no. I love hot countries, but I'm never going to move to Australia. That is a disclaimer here. I love hot
Everything
places.
in Australia wants to kill you.
Yeah, Spain, I'll be there in a shot. Anywhere hot.
I don't do hot.
Anywhere hot, I'll be there in a shot.
I like chalk and cheese.
Yeah, but that's because you live on a swamp island.
How dare you?
I'm like,
you're like, you go to Spain now, and there's me going, I'm going to go off to Canada.
Canada?
Yeah.
Cold!
Yeah, that's the whole reason.
No!
I have a friend that lives there, they can put me out, that's fine.
This island is fucking cold. Yep. That's the one thing I'm dreading about moving in, is it's flipping cold here. Yeah. Even during the summer, when we filmed Baguette Mania, it was the summer pretty much, and I was like wearing a jumper. Anyway,
Pansy.
Tell everyone the story.
I can't remember. Oh, we have in sort of the north where classes north game. We've got a very large hill, right? He's a tiger. Bluebell Hill.
I'm gonna top up this.
I'm on Bluebell. I don't actually know the story of the grey lady pop there, so I don't know who she is or who she's supposed to be. But she appears, and people have said they've seen her. But she appears to save people from an accident. Because the last record, well, when I remember when I was a teenager, is that a car had seen this grey lady, swerved to miss her, and he swerved out of the way. It was really, really foggy, and there had been a car that had broken down not far in front. Its lights weren't working, and he swerved away from her and missed that car. So that's a story I do remember with the grey lady of Bluebell Hill. I do want to look that one up because I think that'd be a nice one to sort of like go and check out, find out a bit more. And that's not so much local to me. I will have. No,
tell everyone. It's not really a spooky story, but tell everyone about the hulks on the beach. The big ships. The big ships.
The big ships. So, I don't know, hundreds of years ago, when prisons and that were really full up. So you had all the London prisons and everything full up. We're talking hundreds of years ago, and they had massive, great big prison ships called hulks, and they used to dock in the Thames estuary and around the island because we were sort of like right by the estuary of the Thames. And when they had the plague and they had all the dead bodies, they had nowhere to put them. So just off of the islands, or just off of Queenborough in the Swale estuary, there is a mud flat. So it's an island, and it's just above the water when the tide is high, and they put them all over there. And you can look that up. That is Dead Man's Island in Kent, and there's been loads of documentaries on it. And only I think only a few people have ever been allowed on it. Is there are hundreds of dead bodies that were left there in their little crates. But Rushington Beach, which is the nearest land, is full of they're now petrified bits of bone. Because we took Badger Junior there, and like he picked up this bit, and I went, "Do you know what that is?" He's like, "No." I went, "That's bone."
Ah!
He threw it on the floor. He become a little bit uneasy, didn't he? Didn't really want to be there so much.
Yeah.
I told him all about it, and he seemed to have been better. But yeah, that's the Hulks and Dead Man's Island.
Dead Man's Island, which is a very interesting story, and that's only 10 minutes up the road, really.
Yeah, it's from here. It's not far at all. Yeah, it's really creepy. It's quite a macabre one.
And you can look that up. There's lots of articles on the internet and lots of random YouTube videos about people going, "Oh, today, guys, we're visiting Dead Man's Island," and no doubt I'll be doing one of those at some point too. But yeah, and that is actually where Trapwrecked. Some of Trapwrecked was filmed.
No, Trapwrecked. Oh yeah, part of it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, part of it was. Yeah, you are correct.
Yeah.
The rest of that was filmed at
Minster, no, near the beach, wasn't it?
It was near the beach. It's a little park at Barton's.
Barton's Point, yeah. So part of that was filmed on Barton's Point, and part of it was filmed at the weird, spooky, haunted beach. If you haven't seen Trapwrecked yet, check it out.
That's a little film. That's just a bit of fun. It's your like parody for Saw, isn't it?
Yeah, there's an ongoing series. If you're new to the channel, basically, when I'm at a loose end, if Viking's not about or there's no other actors about, I'll generally do a short parody Saw film to keep the fires burning on the channel. You know, but so that's pretty good.
Did you lock her in the kitchen?
No.
Oh, I have a small cat.
The other way around, I made sure she wasn't in there. Yeah, so if you tell everyone.
Aha, speak of the devil, there she is.
And then they appear. Tell everyone another story about Pembroke.
Pembroke? Pembroke's in Essex.
No, Whipple. The place we went to the other day.
We went to the most haunted village in the UK.
That's it. We're not going to tell all the stories now because we are going to be visiting there.
We're going to tell a couple.
No.
Pluckley.
Pluckley.
The village of Pluckley, just outside of Ashford in Kent.
That's it.
And it was in the Guinness World Records in the 90s for the most haunted village in the UK. With Britain. So I don't think that include Ireland.
No.
And it has 14 to 16 well-known hauntings, well-known ghosts. So kind of my favourite one, which I'm not too sure we'd be able to go there and get much from it, is the Watercress lady. It's really sad that there's a little bridge on one of the roads coming out or into Pluckley, and this little lady, I have no idea how long ago it was. It would have been at least 100 years ago, I imagine. We haven't fact checked that, but she used to pick watercress in the little stream underneath the bridge and sell it to the local village farmers and things. And she sat on the bridge, liking a bit of alcohol. She had a little metal flask stored in her bra.
And a pipe.
and her
She liked to
little
smoke.
clay pipe, and she'd obviously got herself quite drunk,
Yeah. Inebriated is the appropriate word.
inebriated, and fallen asleep either on this bridge or next to it with her pipe. And her pipe, as she'd spilt her drink, and her pipe had set light to her dry clothes, and no one could hear her. Well, no one heard her screams, and she was found the next day, and she was completely charred.
Oh.
And they say that you can sometimes see a glow of fire at that bridge. So,
And obviously the smell of the herbs as well.
well, everyone said the smell of fire as well, that yet no fire is about. And I don't think that bridge is that close to properties, really. It's along a sort of like along a road.
Because it's like a weirdly spaced out town.
Yeah, because it's got a main centre to the village, and then it's got the roads that come away, and it's got like another bit, and it's got sort of like hamlets around it that are still part of Fluckley. So like they're just small areas of dwellings, really. It's got a lot of ghosts, but that is just one of them. That's all I'm prepared to give away.
Yeah, because we're going to do a few episodes on Fluckley here and there, and I'm not going to tell any of my personal experiences just yet, because we're going to save that for a future episode. So please, we need as much support on this new venture as possible, because obviously if we can try and get some ghost hunting equipment and stuff that's better than just the normal apps on the phone, that would be fantastic, So
we like it because you're not going to find a lot of like local haunting stories a lot of things online, and you'll get them in random like books. Like you go to your local water stones and library things, and they've got like haunted or ghost stories of the area you come from. You're not going to find that information really online unless someone's actually gone through the effort to put it on
please
there.
do comment on tomorrow's episode and tell us different places to visit, because I really want to make this a thing where we can go out ghost hunting every couple of weeks.
I like just to learn about all those like random bits of information.
And not only does it help us with those episodes, but then in turn it will give us more to talk about on Tea and Talk and all that sort of stuff. So it'll all feed into each other.
So whether or not people are interested.
I really hope they will be. I think they will be, because a lot of people have asked us to go ghost hunting and stuff in the past.
I haven't been asked.
No.
I just took you out on a whim because we'd watched a ghosty documentary film the day before, and I was like, I could take ghost hunting.
And it was on these weird films where it was half real, half fake, wasn't it? So it was very interesting.
The main bulk of it was real, but everything they filmed to show you was a reenactment.
So I think we're going to do a review of that soon, and that'd be an interesting one. I think you'd like to do a review on that, because you could put your 20 pence worth in. Yes, 100%.
Yeah. Hoopah!
Hoopah! Guys, tell us some more spooky stories before we go. Indeed, because my phone battery's probably going to die soon. So, but we've had a lovely little.
I don't know what percentage it's at.
I'm not even sure. We've had a lovely stream so far, haven't we?
We've had a nice day, really. I mean, 1:30 in the morning in the UK.
Yes, and really, it feels like we've only just got back, so I'm in no rush to go to bed. No. Indonesia, Raja, welcome. Hello.
So it's already New Year there.
Welcome, Happy New Year. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Please do the Holy Trinity. Indeed.
Like, share, subscribe.
Like, share,
and
subscribe.
And you can also do the hit notification, hit the bell.
Hit the bell.
You never say that enough.
Ring my bell. Yeah, but that's old-fashioned stuff now. People need to ring my bell.
You're old school.
Ring my bell.
Honk, honk.
Ring my bell. Indeed, yeah. Old school, yeah. Old school soldier bouncing out the hard shit. Yes.
No.
So if you want to know a band that I am proper invested in, it's Limp Bizkit. I love a little bit of Limp Bizkit. Even stuff like Golden Cobra I like.
Mother, can you read? I don't know. to read. It's just stupid heart in the way on my
Um,
phone.
do
every
we
time.
like the fireworks on New Year's Eve? It depends, really. If you've got a lot of pets, you got a lot of cats don't really care about fireworks. If
My
you got
mine don't.
no cats don't really care about fireworks.
Not
If you've got
bothered.
a lot of dogs, I would understand why you wouldn't like them. But obviously, I really like fireworks.
Yeah.
Pretty.
No, I don't mind them.
I don't mind them
I
either.
don't mind them when they're a reasonable thing. You expect them.
Yeah. It's when people like are silly with them. It's bang, 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 and there's no pretty ones. I like pretty fireworks, not just the
But
noise.
I don't like it when there's sort of like not like a national reason. So we have fireworks on bonfire night traditionally,
That's it.
and there would be New Year's Eve.
And sometimes Christmas now.
Sometimes then you get them Christmas, and then people do them for weddings,
Mhm.
and
Different
for
cultural
the area that I'm at, we
Mm.
have a summer carnival thing in the town, which they do them then, and a winter one, which they do them then.
Mm.
It's a planned event. And you have Diwali.
Yeah, different cultural religions.
That's lovely where you're from
Mm.
because you have got more of that culture in the area where you live.
Yes.
Oh no, not the glasses again. And it was
Riddle me this.
we wasn't there this year, but last year we was, and it was absolutely brilliant. We loved it. Absolutely loved it.
Mm.
I love it when you still think you're the Riddler, and I'm just like, no, Dr. Robotnik, you're not the Riddler.
Well, here we go.
Hmm?
Larry's got one. I was walking home from a store with my ex up in the street, and there was a familiar man across the road. Promised that man had been dead for 5+ years. He used to live in the house. What?
Behind the guy, behind where the guy was standing. That's
Oh,
that's
that's a hair stand on the back of the neck moment. Brr.
When I wasn't talking to you,
Possessed Alexa.
don't talk to. Yeah. I tried to acknowledge him before I could walk any further. He crossed behind.
I tried to acknowledge him, but before I could walk any further, he crossed behind and what disappeared. That's bizarre. But yeah, I often find you should always be nice to them. If they appear to you, just sort of say hello and walk quickly off is always the best way to do it.
It's not the first time we've been asked that this evening. It's not the first time. I'm like, no, I'm good.
No, I'm good. Donate and I'll tell you the answer is my answer.
No, you've already said your answer. No, I'm good.
Shh. Donate and I'll tell you.
Don't wake voice up.
Don't wake voice up.
Don't wake voice up. He's the one that's in control. That's like, like sorting out comments and things.
Oh dear.
It pop up and feeling my bones.
Try blaming the music. Blame it on the grooving.
I have no idea what I'm very
I'm not sure. Who knows? Hoopa. But yes,
Hoopa.
Happy New Year, everyone. Hope everyone's had a lovely time.
Yeah. I don't know what time it is in most of the states because it's got 3 different time zones.
Oh.
And the same with Canada. I don't know what time it is in Canada.
The scary part is that this all happened in a few seconds. Mate said, "Who was that?" And we turned around, no one was there. Whoa.
Yes, ma'am.
No worries, voice. Happy New Year and good luck getting more acting and voice parts.
Yes.
Yeah. Me and Nick will be
all of the best for that. Absolutely.
Yeah. Please watch out. There's a film coming out that I'm in. Well, in the background, aren't I? I mean, it's called Drained, and that's a new vampire horror film coming out soon. Yeah. I'll be in the background of that. I'm registered on IMDb as Club Guy, which is quite cute.
Club Guy.
Yeah. So I'll be in there at some point. Even if it's a flash and you miss me, I am in a registered Hollywood film.
Yeah.
Yeah, so hopefully we get some more acting parts very soon. I better be in it because I had COVID for over a month after that.
You wasn't well, no, you
I
wasn't
wasn't.
well
I
after
wasn't
that. No,
well
I
after that.
remember
I
that.
was bloody
That was,
ill afterwards.
I was going to say, was that last year? But I mean, was that 2023?
No, it was early. It was early
Was
this
it?
year. Yeah,
No, it's not. We're in a new year. It's
it was
2025. Get with the
2024. It
program.
was 2024. Yes, and I was ill
Yeah.
for a good month after that, so I better be in it. Happy New Year, and I swear everything that was old John had passed along that night. Spooky, isn't it?
Mm.
Spooky.
Oh no. Sometimes that is. It's also a reminder as well.
Yeah.
Or like it could be a little like message or warning.
Sometimes ghosts appear to stop you getting hurt. Like
Yeah.
there might have been something, it's that
Do
whole
you
thing.
call it? Is it the burnt toast theory?
Yes, there's a burnt toast. I recently discovered it recently, and it makes perfect sense to me now. It's called the burnt toast theory. So if you forget your keys, if you burnt your toast and then have to make another breakfast, if something silly happens, like you spill a drink and you have to make another one, basically that's the universe telling you.
It's fate and karma.
It's not necessarily
Fate.
karma.
It's fate. It's sort of like
Karma, I wouldn't say so.
keeping you
Keeping
from
you.
doing something at a certain time.
That's right.
So it could be the fact that you normally would go out your front door, go straight to your car, or go crossing the road, and
Yeah.
if you hadn't have done those items first, you could have been involved in an accident.
Yeah,
or
and I'll tell you a story about that. Do you remember that time when I nearly got, I actually had to press against the car and they stopped, didn't I?
Was that on our third date?
Yes, it was.
Did you hurt your knee as well?
I did. But can you imagine if I'd have either been a bit earlier or a bit later? I could have actually been in a serious car crash.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we wouldn't be sitting here now, and I'd be sad and lonely on my own.
Well, hopefully I'd have just done my leg in. It's a bit extreme. Hopefully.
Oh, but I would have been waiting at the day, and
Yeah,
then
you
would
wouldn't
have
have
been
seen.
like, "Oh no, I've broken my leg, and my phone doesn't work. I can't message her, and she's travelled all that way."
Yeah. I mean, that's a bit extreme, but yeah, I would have just been in hospital for a week.
Yeah.
Hello, Gear. Welcome. What was your live about earlier? The
Did you
Mrs. story.
change? Like I quit or something. I was going, "What's this?
Hey, what's this all about?
Isn't this geared up?" Yeah, sorry, I've got terrible eyesight. I can't read from over there. Ish. Badrami. I saw Badrami.
With all due respect, my granddad in 80 could still have walked at me during the fight. Not yet now, still wouldn't even. Oh, you saying, but. Okay. It's a strange one, isn't it? Yeah. But yeah, definitely the burnt toast theory is a thing. It's like if you feel like something weird could happen, generally, the weird situations that you put yourself in are keeping you from something bad.
Mm.
There's a reason why you missed that bus. I mean, my brother, God rest his heart, is not with us anymore. But do you remember that London bombing about 10 years ago?
The London bombing? What you mean, the underground one?
No, that was on the double decker bus.
It was all happened at the same time.
Yeah.
It was all at the same time. You had
Right.
2 buses and the underground.
Yep. Right. Well, the one on the bus, my brother was running late for work, so he missed his bus. What bus do you think he missed?
That one.
That one. Exactly.
My friend, well, was an old friend. I haven't spoken to her for a long time. Was actually on that tube. She was on that train that actually was at the bomb. Heavily pregnant with her twins. Luckily, she was absolutely fine. Unfortunately, it wasn't the same case for a few other people.
Oh, you've been trying to send us a thumbnail for this live. My phone's a bit grumpy. It doesn't show me things. Also, in response to your email, the cringe dating thing doesn't need any lines. That's literally an ad-lib thing where you literally talk about who you'd like to date and everything like that.
What I would say is go back and find the first cringe dating and watch that. But be mindful. There are certain parts of it where the sound jumps right out at you, will scare the crap out of you.
Basically, there's no lines for cringe dating. It is an ad lib thing.
Back, I don't, because people don't do it anymore. But back in the 80s and 90s,
Yeah.
when you joined dating thing, I mean, we've got dating apps now, so it's simple. You used to have to send in a video of yourself telling them who you are, so you make up a name, who you are, and what you like doing, and who you're looking for. It was basically that, because I did one for cringe, wasn't it? Well, I'm Gertrude the Viking
Yes.
with my full Viking makeup on, which I haven't done.
Which your character still exists in the
My
BCU
character
now.
does still exist, but not with so much the makeup. And I was like, I like, you know, I can't remember what it was like. I like pillaging and stuff.
Yeah.
And I actually had a hatchet as well. It was just like a tall hatchet. And I had that, and I was just like, what I was after in a strong man, and I ended up with Jimmy.
Yeah.
Like I met Jimmy was like, I just remember that from Jimmy.
Yeah, Jimmy. No spoilers though, because Jimmy. But yeah, you actually are a big part of the film. Essex FBI investigates Forest of Ash. If anything, you're the main character in that, aren't you?
What one?
Essex FBI investigates the Forest of Ash.
Am I?
Yeah, because stuff happened. You're the main character, pretty much. It's me and Nick and you. But yeah, please do check out Cringe Dating if you want to send.
Cringe Dating 2 is good as well.
And 3.
Oh yes, 3.
There's 3 now, and
because they actually do slightly follow on.
And if we get this one off the ground, that'd be the 4th one.
It all started as an anti-Valentine's thing, wasn't it, 2 years ago. You was going to do it on the 13th, but I think you ended up putting it out on the 14th anyway.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm putting it out.
That's it.
Okay, fine. You crack on.
I need to actually, if you're up for it, Gear, that'd be great, because I do need people to participate for it. It'd be fantastic. If you and the missus could do a weird
please read that. That is
dating video, it'd be fun. Will there ever be a mystery guy that sends in mysterious videos about the aliens or something, like a weird UFO conspiracy mystery guy?
If you want to do that, he will use that somewhere in one film. That sounds golden.
Honestly, we are planning to do a spy thriller. Please print screen that. We are planning to do a spy thriller, Gear Up, and maybe you could be part of it.
Now because it's disappeared.
But yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. Because with me, we're obviously doing Ballamoron 2, and Ballamoron 2 has now become a LinkedIn of at least 2 ideas I used to have. There was one about big cats that's now turned into Ballamoron 2, and the spy thriller stuff may ooze into that as well. So, who knows? There's going to be a lot of stuff. As soon as I get my new phone and I get more memory and everything, we're laughing. We're going to be having so much fun with Ballamoron 2. It's going to be great.
Apparently a new camera now, isn't it? I only went out for a little while, come back, and you and Cracker Media are like, need a new camera. I was like, is this why you don't allow Cracker Media to join in with you doing stuff?
No, I'm getting a new phone.
It was a new camera as in your new PlayStation camera.
Oh, yeah.
Because your PlayStation 4 camera broke yesterday.
Yes, my PlayStation 4 camera broke yesterday. So big shout out to Voice Legend for helping towards that. Yes. Yeah, that's a good little idea. And once I get my big green screen, I'll be able to do films even if the guys aren't about, which is great. Yes, no worries. It's just one of these things, isn't it? Boo earns. But the thing is, that was second hand when I bought it 10 years ago. So
it's done its dues.
It's done its dues. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh,
that'd be great, Larry. If you want to email me, that'd be great.
It's all in your page.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, if you want to email us in some ideas, Larry, that'd be great.
Yeah, but I was trying to get people to sort of like help out the other viewers, and I just standard things. Some people it's just like a little voiceover bit, like for
Yeah,
phone calls and things.
yeah.
And other
I mean,
ones
the
is the
thing,
little things like the dating videos or the random videos. You get sent something in.
unfortunately, darling, it's very hard to get people to want to do things for free.
Uh-huh.
Nick, bless his heart, Mr. Nick Field,
Love him.
is a stalwart for helping the channel and a big part of the channel. But not everyone wants to help out for free, which is sad. Idris helps out as well when he can, but not
Oh,
but
nice.
not everyone wants to help out for free and wait around. Unfortunately, I am Star Wars, the original Star Wars George Lucas kind of guy. It's like if you invest and help me, if there's money coming in, you get it, but only if there's money coming in.
Yeah.
So all I can do is, if you want to help out for free, that's great and it's fantastic. And if the money comes in, you'll get it eventually. There is that chance to it. Because I am going to be, this year, I am going to be contacting small cinemas and things like that to get Balamoron and Essex FBI Investigates and all these small boo movies. I'm going to try my best to get them at least a few screenings. So there is money potentially, but we're going to have to wait and see.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, there's people in the past that weren't patient. There's people that I sent food parcels to, I sent donations to, I sent all these different lovely things to because they helped us. And it wasn't good enough for them, sadly. And now they've disappeared, which is sad, but true. So please remember to be patient. And if God is willing or the universe is willing, good things will happen. But we need to be patient.
You can read them. It's easier for me.
Just wait, buddy. I'm all in for 2025 and nothing will stop me.
And then you've also got Larry with
Yeah, honestly,
tour guide work. I'm like, tour guide work sounds cool.
honestly, I am
I'm
absolutely hell of a. We've got John helping, we've got Nick helping, Idris in. If Larry wants to help, that's great. Gear up, you want to help as much help as possible. To save me emailing you again, I'm going to tell you cringe dating, ad lib, as much weird stuff like what person you'd like to date, what weird habits you have.
It's all about honesty. If you watch that first one, you'll understand
what I will say is try to make it family friendly but still weird is the key to it.
Creepy is the key.
Creepy.
You had what? Oh, Nick does one, doesn't he? Where he likes nature and likes leaves and moss.
Creepy but still family friendly. That's the challenge.
Yeah.
Because obviously we want it to still be monetized. We don't moan about it. We don't be flagged up with it. So keep it PG but weird is the answer.
Yep. Right, the phone is right there, and you're like, I'm going to read off the screen. I'm going to take my phone back.
Well, matey, we've got till February the 14th to do it. So
thank you, Larry, as well.
We've got a little bit of time. You've got a couple of weeks to practice and think about it. And maybe if you're desperate, I will send you a script. Is your missus still up for it as well?
So unfortunately, because every time a message jumps up, you kind of miss Larry's ones because you get my messages.
Your lint collection, definitely. There you go.
Because Larry would also be happy to help as well. You love Star Wars, Lucas.
That'd be fantastic.
Thank you.
Yeah, that'd be fantastic.
You
Larry,
you can literally see one message at a time.
Yeah, no, luckily my eyesight's a bit better than yours. But yeah, Larry, I would love the help. Gear, if you need me to write you a script, I will. But yes, lint collection is along the right
honestly,
lines.
It's always best if it just comes out flowing out of your brain.
Yeah, that's what cringe dating's all about.
It's all about that. And if you're not too sure, you can do more than one.
That's it, because
I did more than one, and you put them both in.
Yeah, because we needed the run time.
I can't believe you did that. I mean, Zach Evans from TikTok.
Yeah.
Did one for you, and he was like Felicius, and he wanted a Spanish toaster lady.
That's it, Spanish toaster lady. Yeah.
You knew it wasn't a very long one, but it was really, really out there. It's quite funny. Wiki.
Mm-hmm.
How many coins you find him? cost?
I don't.
Double
How
click
many
the
coins?
stream
Hello, stranger. What you buying? Donate to the show. We'll find
for
some
ultimate
coins.
pleasure. Double click the stream for ultimate
Donate to the show to find some more coins via super chat, membership, or getting a cameo, and we'll find some coins for you. Oh my!
pleasure.
Mm. But yeah, we'll see how we go. By the looks of it, the old battery's holding up. It's not come up moaning at all, is it?
If at any point it's completely vanished, it's because his phone has died.
But yeah, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Let's get some more likes in the house. We got 5 likes. Let's try and get some more. Oh yeah!
We don't mind bad words, really. It's like
No.
obviously it's kind of like the C bomb
Yeah,
and the F bomb are normally the bad ones. but
Yeah.
we can get away with fish shit crap.
just about.
Any of the bodily fluids.
Just about. But try to make them very much like tone that down if you can. Think more imaginative rather than swearing. We want weird imagination.
Imagination. Very strange stuff. Very strange.
Like I love the fact, like you were saying about your lint collection out the dryer. That is perfect. Or how many different samurai swords you own, or your Harry Potter collection, or anything weird and wonderful that you've got that you could help with the video would be great.
Yeah.
And
I remember watching
and
I remember watching an actual dating video from the 90s, and it was some guy, and he collected the stickers that were on bananas.
they're actually worth a lot of money, though.
I know that now. Oh my God, that's a bit strange.
Do you know if you have crisp packets from when we were younger, like I'm talking like nearly 40 years ago, if you have old crisp packets, there's a bloke that made thousands of pounds because he sold his collection of
Do you know
old
what I
crisp
really
packets.
wished I had kept from like the 80s and 90s?
Yeah.
It was an original Cadbury's cream egg where it was the size of an egg, not this tiny little
Yeah.
thing now.
And
a wagon wheel.
Yeah.
A wagon wheel, if I don't know if anyone in the States and Canada have wagon wheels. I think the closest things are it's like moon pie but covered with chocolate.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
So
Yeah.
moon pies are sort of like the two sort of weird, sort of not too hard biscuits with mallow in it, marshmallow, and sometimes jam if you're lucky. But they're like that big now, and they used to be like the size of your head.
Getting your tea out of the microwave. Oh no! I thought we were friends.
I will reheat my tea that's gone cold in the microwave that I've already made with hot water and a tea bag.
Right, I'll be back. Right, I'll be back.
No, don't.
Jesus Christ, alive. No,
Started him off with the tea
I
now.
like this person as well.
Yeah, even Picky Wicky says ew. Oh, low battery. That come up. I don't choose another mode. I'm not choosing another mode. Low battery.
No battery.
No battery. Why
Is it 20 or 10? Oh, 20.
You're alright.
This is a sodding kettle.
It's an electric kettle. It's not one that goes on.
No, it doesn't matter. It could be a gas one. This is a bloody kettle. This is what you make tea in. The water goes in there, and then you press a button, and it heats it up. Ah!
He's very picky about his tea. Now, I like Tiny's extra strong tea, which you can actually get in the States. And he likes Yorkshire tea. I now have to have Yorkshire tea because he is such princess about it.
Coffee pot? Oh no, no, mate, me and you.
It does actually, to be fair, that kettle did look like a coffee pot.
I love you, Gear. And Gear, I'm going to tell you that now, years ago when I first started YouTube, he's still alive and everything, this guy. Binky's name was. He was an old friend of mine. And he's disappeared now a little bit. He's not in it so much, and he's more gone to Twitch. But you're almost like a reincarnation of an old friend of mine. So I'm very pleased you're here. It's like the soul of Bink has then gone on to you, and you're like the new Bink. It's like I miss my old friend. It's like I've got my old friend back, but he's a different person. It's weird.
And kettle, coffee pot, teapot, stovetop, no microwave. The next day, I feel like T. Gordon Ramsay. Oh,
I am T.
no, not
Gordon
you.
Ramsay.
That's Larry.
Larry, I am.
Canada, no kettle, no microwave. It's all about. I reheat mine. So if I've made a cup of tea and I've got sidetracked or whatever, and it's gone cold, I will put it in the microwave just for sort of like about 30 seconds, just to boost up a bit so I can drink it. Oh, don't give me all of that.
At least boil the kettle and top it up.
No, ew, you don't top up tea. You make fresh. You tip out the slops and you make fresh. You're a heathen. Absolute heathen.
I've never been so upset with a brew in the microwave. Now, honestly, I've had tea in the microwave and it's grim.
That is a Lord of the Rings muppet. It's my bronze.
That's it.
Yeah.
Now, I'm gonna. Oh no! Am I gonna have to do like the proper way? Am I gonna have to do how to make tea?
Going to have to do a video of how to make tea.
Am I gonna have to make? Am I gonna have to do a how to make tea? How to make real tea?
Yes, you are.
Oh my god! This is gonna hurt my brain. I love you, Gear.
Never steep with the microwave. Steep.
God.
Do you know what? A person that I worked with yesterday.
Yeah.
Comes from up north. And said, "Oh, the tea's just brewing." She put a tea bag in there, let it brew for a little while.
Bag.
And she went, "Oh, quick! I've got to go and get my tea bag out. I don't want it pickled."
Oh.
Because you have pickled tea, according to her. You
No,
have pickled tea because you
stewed.
like it strong, so that's called pickled.
No, stewed.
Like
I'm Canadian, but I've learnt from the English and Asians. I will die on my tea hill. Good.
But I will do
now, I will tell you this,
tea.
and I'm sorry, but this is going to be very expensive for you, Picky, and Larry, and everyone else that's not in the UK, but please do pick up some Yorkshire tea. That is what you call proper British tea. None of this Tetley drivel. It's like someone's like put some mud on the floor and scraped it up.
Like my mum would say, with a bad tea bag, that's like the sweepings off the floor.
Sweepings off the floor. PG's rubbish. Tetley's rubbish. What are the brand?
Oh, Typhoo.
Typhoo can get in the Typhoo can get in the bin. Typhoo can get in the bin and then get in the bin after that. Yorkshire tea is.
Yorkshire tea is the UK's best-selling tea.
Yes.
PG Tips will try to tell you it's them, and Tetley will try to tell you it's them, but it's not. It's Yorkshire tea.
Your grandmother orders it in. Good boy.
Lovely.
Yorkshire tea is the best.
Yep.
I'm sorry, and none of this decaf drivel either.
Well, do you know you can actually make your ordinary tea bag decaf?
Yeah, what you do is you pour some water, hot water in a mug, and then you just take the tea bag, nearly put it in, but then throw it in the bin and just drink the cold water.
No, you put the tea bag in hot water, and then after about 10 seconds you take it out. That's the caffeine part gone. And you make it as a decaf. That's emergency decaf. That was told to me by a diabetic nurse.
Oh, fantastic. I'll take that information and throw it in the bin.
Throw it in the bin,
Throw it in the bin, because I never want to know how to make decaf tea. Because I'll tell you a quick story, guys.
The best part's when the microwave goes ding.
I'm going to Wolverine you up, mate. I'm going to Wolverine you. I'm not even going to Wolverine you. I'm going to cavalry you. I'm going to cavalry you.
Do you know what? I felt the wind of that, and if you'd have punched me, it would have been on your live, and everyone would have been witness to you knocking me clean out.
Now, you say this, but by the way, just a quick disclaimer. My missus, the lovely Viking, was 5th strongest woman in Kent 2019.
Team.
So the fact they think my little baby punch is going to get you is a joke. My missus is a tough bird. I'll tell you that.
Well, not now. I'm like,
oh yeah, all right. Last time we play fought, you cut my lip and nearly dislocated my shoulder because we were faffing about.
Well, you would play fight with me.
Yeah.
I do stuff up.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. I've nearly knocked one of your teeth out. Oh no, you've bruised your lip.
I split your lip. I felt so bad. I felt really rotten.
So yeah, don't mess with my missus.
Oh.
Yeah, listen, don't touch Twinings. That's another thing. Twinings is all false rubbish and all.
Twinings
Yorkshire
is nice. It's my favourite tea. I haven't
Yorkshire.
Had it. So I haven't had that in months because I have to get you your tea.
Abuse! Spousal abuse! Donate!
Pansy.
Donate! I need therapy now, guys. I need £5 worth of donation to get therapy.
You're boring now.
You're boring now.
You're boring.
You're boring.
You're boring.
You're boring.
Yeah.
Nah. Yes. Yorkshire is better than every single one, definitely. Ghost Spider! How's it go? Ghost Sniper! Welcome. We're on our last legs of the stream. We've nearly lost all the battery of the phone.
Ghost Sniper.
Ghost Sniper! Kiss,
Ghost
kiss.
Sniper.
Bang, bang. Chips are fries, not fries are chips. Yeah, but that's an Americanism that we've brought on board. Fries are chips now as well, aren't
they? If they're thin or like the not so thick stuff, we call them fries.
Yeah.
French fries.
French fries are French fries.
And if they're thicker ones, they're chips.
Yeah, and obviously the thin ones are crisps. That's a British story for you guys. If you want to hear some British stories like that, let us know. That's an interesting one. By the way, I'm a big fan of the restaurant in Thurrock. We have a Canadian guest.
Tim Hortons.
Tim Hortons. I'm a big fan of Tim Hortons.
I'm a big fan of Tim Hortons because in the UK, a flat white coffee is a small coffee. I went there and it was like, do you want a normal flat white or a large one? I thought, I have a large one. It's going to be an ordinary size coffee.
I'll have a
large one. It was huge. I had a huge coffee. I was like, heck, it comes in pints. We're reading. So you're reading up there, me reading.
You want to send us some USA candy? Yeah, that is always good. Yeah, we'll talk about that privately also.
Yeah, and as you'll always be Bruce Lee and Jackie Chan at the teas. Yep, I like that. That's brilliant.
Timmy's to go up and downhill when the coffee stays the same. Oh dear.
Oh
dear. Right. Happily send us some Timmies. Oh, you guys are legends. We'll talk about that all privately when we can. It's time for us to go.
Your phone is going to...
Yeah, it's not even a time factor. The fact that it's 2 a.m. UK. But yeah.
5 past 2.
5 past 2. Thank you, everyone.
In the AM.
In the AM. Thank you very much to everyone that's joined us. If you want to see more late night vibes, help me leave my work so I can do late night vlogs and get paid for it. Huzzah! Guys, remember the dream starts here. I'll be doing a manifesto, the Dirt Manifesto. I'll be doing what I really hope for in 2025, coming up soon. And
you're also going to be how to make tea like a Brit.
How to make tea like a Brit. Yeah, more content coming up, more films. As we got a donation, I'll hopefully do Brussels Sprout Trap 2 if we find some Brussels sprouts tomorrow. Yeah.
I'm going out shopping again.
If we have to.
So, as in like New Year's Day, because we have New Year's Day, we haven't gone to bed yet. I know when you go tomorrow, and then I get up at whatever time you go. Let's go shopping, and I go. Let's not.
Let's not. But yeah, honestly, yeah, if you want to donate towards more films and things like that, please do. More stuff coming soon. Like I was saying, Balamoran 2 is in development, very, very early stages. Nick's on board, so many others. You're on board as well to help out. Badger Jr. is on board to help out. So we've got lots of people on board to help Balamoran 2 happen. If you've seen the film The Lift, Lift 2 will be out soon, and there's going to be lots of cool stuff coming up soon. Microwave your tea, everyone. No.
No, it's my necklace. You can't eat it.
Yeah. Not about microwave tea, though. I'll be doing a video at some point tomorrow about how to make tea like a Brit, and I'll try and make it as unsarcastic as possible.
No more.
But yeah, tomorrow night is the debut of the new series, and I cannot explain this enough. Please, please, please share it to everyone, like it to the hills, share it to everything, because I really want the new series to be a success. If I'm going to drag the missus out in the cold every other week doing paranormal investigating, I'm going to need some, I'm going to need some beef behind that. I'm going to need some beef behind that. So please, I'm going to need some meat behind that. So please do, guys, share and like and do everything you can to make it popular, because I'd love to drag the missus out in the cold. Spooky ghosty time. 9 a.m. 9 p.m. UK time. The premiere will hit, and there's another one the week after. But I must implore, if we get the first episode some legs, it will really push Viking to go out and do some more exploring. So please do help me drag the missus out into the cold, ghost hunting.
Yay.
But I'm going to need your support. I cannot implore this enough. I need your support to help it happen. Right, guys, I'll see you all tomorrow. Look after yourselves. Keep safe. Keep well. Much love, everyone. I'll see you in the next vlog, video, stream, movie, or short. Don't forget to check out the Brussels sprout trap if you haven't seen it. 9 p.m. UK premiere of Lift. No. It's called... No, that's already been and gone, Lift. Check that out. It's a really good film.
Oh, there's so many on there.
Badger Jr. absolutely loved it, and it's been given a lot of praise by film reviewers, Lift, as well. But please do know it's called Paranormal Investigators, and that is on T. And that is on tomorrow night, 9 p.m. UK. Check it out.
Yes.
Yeah, but don't worry about that. It's fine. All you can do in return is check out Lift on the channel and share it as much as possible. Yeah. Badger Jr. helped with that, and he's looking forward to working on the second one. Right, I must go because my phone is going to die, and I've got no real way of charging it. I'll see you all later.
Happy New Year!
Happy New Year! Happy New Year! Big shout out to the lovely voice legend for today's donation as well. Giggity! Bye!
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 And the next time an American makes a cup of tea in a microwave, fairy dies. Bye!